Hey guys, okay, so as promised, we have got some exciting things going on here. So today we are going to try the new Zoeva Authentik Skin Foundation. This is a natural luminous foundation. I have it in the shade 040W Artist. Now this, I'm not sure if this is technically considered a high-end foundation. This is what it looks like. Honestly, I've seen just as good packaging at drugstores. I think it was $26. $26 to $28, I can't remember exactly. Anyway, it's more than I would normally spend for a foundation. Obviously, a drugstore foundation, I wouldn't spend this much money on. But let's see. What was I going to say? I was going to say something I forgot. I've got another couple of things in the works too, but let's go ahead and try this out. So, yeah, for a $26 foundation, I mean, the packaging is not that crazy, amazing. It's not terrible, but, you know, I feel like it should be a little bit more, you know, on the exciting side. And it's just really not. Okay, so here we go. I can't remember what the shade range was like. I do want to say they were pale girl friendly. This looks like it's going to be a good shade actually. It is. It says, what does it say? 040 or 40W, so warm. So I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like that is a pretty decent tone match. Obviously it's lighter than my hand, but my hand is also darker than my face. So we'll see. I tried a foundation the other day because I was kind of like getting very frustrated with foundation shades, and it happened to be a shade that, and oh, you guys, forgive me, but I have to talk about this a little bit. I got this and talked about this on Friday Fun Day. This is the Japanesque High Density Foundation Brush. This is the packaging that it came in, okay? I wanted to put that in just so you guys would know, and it is on clearance at Walmart for $9, originally like 16 bucks, which is kind of a lot. So I just wanted to get the package out so you guys could kind of see that if you're interested in getting it. Honestly, I'm probably going to return it because the denseness is really good, but it's just a little too hard and scratchy for me. I'm getting just as good results from softer brushes than this one is. And I honestly think people are just at Walmart like, I ain't gonna pay $17 for a brush. So this might be a tad too dark. So what was I saying? Oh, I was saying, and about foundations. I tried a foundation on the other day because I was like, I'm probably wrong about my shade. I'm probably just darker than I think I am. So I tried like a step down in a stick foundation that I have. And when I was just doing my makeup in my room and I had my vanity lights on and stuff, it looked okay, but once I got outside it was indeed too dark, so, and too pinky orange. So go with your gut on your foundation shade. If you think you're light, you probably are. Okay, and I can't tell if it's because of the lighting or if this is still just even a little too dark for me. It seems like it is just a tad too dark for me. Could be the lighting though, because if there's more light coming on my neck, then it's going to appear lighter than my face. So that is something to think about. This on the bottle says naturally luminous. Naturally luminous? Natural luminous foundation. I don't see a lot of luminosity coming off of this. There might be like a satin type finish, but in my opinion it's more matte than anything else. So let me get a close-up look. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty matte, but I would give it maybe a natural finish. I swear, my brain, the way it works. Let's go ahead and even out on the other side. I have got, the brush side looks good, but I did bring a sponge today, so I did want to try that. I'm not really a sponge girl, but I have one, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. and we'll just see. So yeah, I don't find this to be luminous at all. This seems pretty more matte than anything else. I would never like put this on and be like, wow, that's so luminous. It's got a natural type finish. I'm getting a bit more light reflection. Maybe it's just the angle of the light. I don't know. It seems more natural, and if anything, as dewy as I'm going to give it is probably a satin finish. The Conceal and Hydrate foundation that I did the other day, that one was luminous. I'm going to try and build up and try and cover some of this. Okay, so I feel like that built up. I mean, it's not opaque coverage, it's pretty good coverage though. On the first application with just no building up, just a single thin layer, I'm gonna say medium coverage. And I mean, you can still see it coming, some of my spots coming through and stuff. But honestly, it's not looking too bad on my skin. I took that close-up look of it, and I pumped out one pump, and I still got a lot left. I guess it is slightly luminous, but it's not as glowy. Like, if I'm just looking like at my skin, it doesn't really look amazingly glowy. Enough for them to claim it's luminous. I would say this is more of a natural finish satin. Have I said that 5 times? Okay. And I feel like sponge and brush coverage is looking about the same. This is a bit too dark. Or it could be that's just not the perfect undertone and that just makes it look obvious on my skin. But I think it's just too dark. I'm going to do a little test just to see if it oxidized. Yeah, it looks like a tiny bit it did. Yeah. Yep, it oxidized a tiny bit, so that's something to think about. I already built it up on my cheek, and it does build, so a little bit. I'm going to try it. Yeah, it oxidized, maybe half a shade. I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes, since it's my problem area. And then I'll take a look at the bottle real quick and give you guys some claims. There are a couple red-tailed hawks right over there on my neighbor's garage, and they are, I see them out here all the time, and I don't know if they're courting or what's going on, or if it's 2 males, but they're flying all around and landing on stuff, so if you see me looking over that away, that's why. I find them to be very fascinating. Okay, alright, so good coverage, and like, I don't know, like in this lighting, it is looking a tiny bit luminous, but again, I really think it's a natural finish. So, okay, let me just take a look. Inspired by Zoe's vision that every woman should feel comfortable, beautiful, and confident, Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation was designed to allow you to build your perfect coverage whenever and wherever you feel it you need it. Enhanced with the nurturing power of rosehip oil, it glides on to give a smooth and weightless finish, allowing your skin's natural luminosity to shine through. And that's it. That's all we have. So it's meant to be buildable. It only oxidized, I mean, honestly, like maybe a quarter of a shade, but it did get a little bit darker. It's just not the right shade for me. I can just tell the difference between undertone here and here. And I think there were probably maybe 1 or 2 shades north of this that were lighter. So, okay, so it feels like it's setting down too, and I'm still getting some glow. So it is slightly luminous. It just depends on where you're looking and what you've got going on for lighting. So anyway, I have rambled on long enough. I'll wear this for the rest of the day. Update my thoughts in the description. First impression, not bad. Doesn't look too cakey on my skin. Doesn't look too makeup-y. Coverage is pretty good. So we'll just see how it goes. I will update my thoughts in the description or in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.